got a on a safe. Trying to knock out the engine. On top of my pep. And my post gotta know I ain't slipping.
The shirt looking good out there.
Here we go. Right off the bat. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Right back. One more. Great passing. Love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful pass. Setup. There we go.
I already knew.
And welcome, everyone, to the NBA on now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Spurs, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Jones drives in. Ooh, you got to love the optimism of opening day, Smitty. Every team is undefeated.
I love it. Blue sky, a world of possibilities. You can feel the excitement, not just among the players, but the coaches and fans as well.
And the Clippers have possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Drives to the hoop. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Johnson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
A great spot on the floor for Paul George. He's had time to perfect that mid-range.
Harden against Jones. And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. And that one's good. We played just over a minute here in the first. Harden against Jones. George peels it out a bit. Shoots over Johnson. And Paul George again. George has gotten his second bucket of the game. Jones against Harden. To the inside. Johnson tries again. And he sinks the layup.
He finds a way to make an impact on the boards. There's no shortage of hustle and tenacity in Keldon Johnson's game.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Mann. Shoots over Vassell. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Up top, Vassell. Shoots from 12. First shot won't go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Leonard for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The confidence behind Kawhi's 3. He has total faith in himself to nail it.
Outside Wembanyama. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Graham.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 5.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
George with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. It's good. Leonard's got his second bucket on the night.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Zubac. And Wembanyama missing. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down low. Here's George. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
If he's that close, it's tough to compete with Paul George.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. Now Wembanyama. Poke loose. George with a steal. Pass to Man. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
San Antonio trailing here. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Clippers third.
This is a team full of snipers. They consistently knock down outside shots that forces defenses to play up on them, which allows the rest of the floor to open up.
Here's Johnson. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, nice D from George. The Clippers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Leonard up top from downtown. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Vassell outside. The steal. Man misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Sohan. Shots blocked.
Great awareness on defense there. Zubac relishes blocking shots.
Here's Leonard.
Oh, my goodness. So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Sohan. Leonard defending. The shot by Sohan, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Now here's George. He has 6. Out to Leonard. 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Graham. He does everything the right way.
BA, so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
And Leonard drops them both. You know, Grant, last season for the Spurs, their worst winning percentage since 1997.
And for a franchise that's done so much winning, BA, kind of strange to see. I mean, 4 straight years missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 titles.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
B.A., he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
Now here's Vassell. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Zubac. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Vassell.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
On the wing man. Now here's George. Covered by Johnson. Fades back. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Denied by Leonard.
Swallowing up shots like none other. Leonard stout on the defensive end.
Pass to man. George against Wembanyama. George, right side. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
The Spurs making a switch here. Collins checked in. George hits them both. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive Team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Now here's George. Give him 8. Leonard outside. To the wing on the left. Now Zubats. He's scoreless. Man. And the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Vassell passes to Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
I love Keldon Johnson's mindset. He is getting it done inside.
Here's man. Leonard outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Golden years for the LA Clippers, Smitty. Those Lob City teams.
Ooh, I miss those days, B.A. Chris Paul tossing up alley-oops to DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin. Those three pretty much won 50-plus games every season. And, man, were they fun to watch.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Zubats against Collins. Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 6.
There's no doubt Zubats will stand his ground defensively. He will not give up an easy look.
Leonard, good.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Spurs shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Here's Branham, defended by Harden. To the paint. Here's Vassie. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Looking back to last season, Smitty, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, B.A., but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot.
Leonard finds George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they recover it. Here's Harden. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Osman. Misses the 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Here's Branham. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Leonard. He's got 18. It's George on the wing. Pulls it in from the elbow. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell, he's open. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Man, the pass to Leonard. Nice D from Vassell.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Vassell. No made baskets yet. He can't get that one to fall. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Here's George. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Branham passes to Collins. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Zubats. Outside Harden. George outside. Leonard outside. Beyond the arc. Passing pulls it in.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Branham. Here's Osman. San Antonio again missing.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers feeling confident. 18-point lead.
The Clippers, 34.
We welcome you back to... Second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Keldon Johnson out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Branham in a two-guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. And the jam by George.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Jones against Harden. Johnson for three. Sinks the tray. Johnson's got 7 points.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Leonard outside on the wing man. Fades. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. 19-point game. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And the first one at the line is good. Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
George outside. And he's going for the lob.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Jones, the pass to Collins. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Johnson against George. Here's Wembanyama. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. He's got 10.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Leonard against Wembanyama. Kicks it to George. Launches a three and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Jones with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Defense has to be careful. Tre Jones isn't a guy you want to send to the line too many times.
Jones hits them both. Smitty, one thing you really appreciate about Tre Jones, he runs the offense with efficiency.
Yes, B.A., the reason why, he has a high basketball IQ and a calmness, and he never makes mistakes.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. Keenly aware of when someone is open.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Harden against Jones. Shoots over Harden. The Clippers grab the miss. 22 was their biggest lead.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Aggressive move by Paul George in the paint. He wanted that one bad.
Well, the Spurs shooting only 31% in the game. Jones, the pass to Collins. Wembanyama against Leonard. Pass to Johnson. Over George. The shot by Johnson, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Leonard. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Johnson. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. He's still feeling it. Leonard looking around. Shoots over Collins. And that's good from 17 feet. Leonard's got 22.
Kawhi Leonard has been on fire. He is totally locked in on the offensive end.
Left side Jones. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Harden, the pass to George. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Branham passes to Johnson. Jones against Harden. Goes up at the stripe. Jones misses. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Leonard, good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
George over to help from 6 feet away. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Leonard on the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. 5th, the Spurs.
Distributing the ball is so important in this game. If you don't move the basketball, your team will ultimately not be successful. Bottom line.
Here's George. No good off the back of the rim. For San Antonio, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight. And so here are the Clippers. They have a 19-point lead. Harden the pass to George. Here's Leonard. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Not many people can make the dunk look so smooth as Kawhi Leonard.
The Spurs have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Harden, the pass to George. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Talking about the veteran Paul George, a star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
B.A., he knows he's not getting any younger. I think it's good he poses this win-now mentality. He's clearly hungry to win a title.
Osman, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Jones. Vassell can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Harden, the pass to George. The fader. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Here's Osman. Still without a bucket. Collins outside. Off target from 3-point range. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Osman. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Osman. Finally gets one to go. That makes it 1 for 5 in this game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Leonard outside. Six on the shot clock. Releases. Yes, on the jumper. Leonard's got 28 points for the game.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
San Antonio calls timeout. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Good work there as it goes. Osman's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Leonard outside. It's stolen. Back come the Spurs in transition. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
George outside. They get it back. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Here's Branham. No points yet. Pass to Osman. Collins left side. Vassell outside. He buries it from 3.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Outside Harden. Leonard passes to George.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell outside. The 3. And he stays with it. George over to help. Right wing. Here's Branham. Defended by Harden. 4 on the clock. They get the rebound. Pass to Osman. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range. Osman's got 9.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's George. Zubats. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
San Antonio's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Pass to Osman. The 3. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect him to. His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Massey, he's checked in for Collins. Pass to Osman.
Clippers foul. P.George. First personal foul. 14.
That free throw no good. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
And here's Leonard. And he's got 28 now. Uses the glass on the layup.
Strong, unflappable, and crafty. Leonard's got it all.
Here's Branham driving in. Vassell outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Branham. Tries it from the top of the key. Doesn't go for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Clippers on top, up by 16. All right, Allie.
Thanks, I'm here with Coach Popovich.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the... Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 30 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. It was a return to form for him. That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court, and it's Harden in at the point. Inside, here's Sohan. From down in the low post, it goes.
We're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Here's Leonard. San Antonio with a rebound. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Sohan, the pass to Jones. Steps back and fires. Connects. The jumper drops. Jones has got 8.
That jumper is something pretty to watch. Jones has that move on repeat.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. Harden against Jones. Outside Wembanyama. The kick out to Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal
And
foul.
Smitty, even as his game has evolved, Keldon Johnson remains a spark plug.
You know, he plays with so much energy. He has become more than a downhill scorer. He can hit the jumper off the catch or dribble and keep defenders honest.
Harden surveying the D over Jones. And that one's good. Man's gotten his second bucket.
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
Here's Sohan. George defending. And Sohan gets it to go.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
For three, George. San Antonio with a rebound. Vassell, right side. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Mann. And that one drops for him. Mann's gotten his third basket of the night.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Off target from outside. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
To the paint. Here's Sohan. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Vassell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one falls for Vassell. With Vassell out there, there's a lot he brings to the table, Steve.
Yeah, he can make a difference at both ends of the floor, and I know they like that about him. If he has an off night shooting the ball, he still adds value with his defense. An elite player in this league, Paul George, is going off tonight. Something we've seen PG do a lot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, James Harden is not worried about his legacy. He said, quote, "I'm going to be remembered in basketball. I'm one of the people who changed the game. Honestly, the only thing I'm missing is a championship." But Brian, he is not stressing. He said, "The moment I stop having fun, I'll be done."
Yeah, marching to the beat of his own drum, Allie. Thank you. Here's Sohan. Johnson on the wing. Lots of room. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Kept alive. The shot by Johnson, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Mann. And here's Harden. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. Vassell outside. The kick out to Johnson. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
For 3, George. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Leonard on the wing man. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Man's got 10 points in the game.
What can't Leonard do? Keeping his eyes up, 10-point strike. That's a nice play.
Timeout called, the Spurs. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Again, your Spurs youth team makes it known.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Fifth on the list, San Antonio.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Tough shot. Tough make by Trey Jones. This guy was a second-round steal.
Here's Man. He's got 10. Pass to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jones. The putback. It's good on the putback. He's got 10.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 19. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Not watching the line there. It'll be a backcourt violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Sohan. George with it. 25 points in the game. The shot. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Looking to end this cold spell. That shot off. And George with some nice D.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with this shot all evening long.
Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. George over to help, to the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Here are the Clippers. They're on a 20-7 run. Leonard. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Leonard's got 38 points. Well, the Spurs shooting a low 29% since halftime. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Great D that time from Zubac.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Man. 10 points for him. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
You know, you think back to that first half. He only turned it over one time. But since then, he's been giving it away.
Leonard passes to George. It's deflected. Pass to Jones. Here's Branham. Leonard defending. And the basket by Branham. Branham's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Every year he's been in the league, Jones has grown as a passer. He's a true floor general.
George outside. Oh, drains the 19-footer. George has got 29 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Branham. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Man's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Put him on skates. What a crazy move from PG-13.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Knocked away. Driving goal. That was something else. Wow.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. With the teardrop, and he gets the bucket. Jones has got 12 points.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Leonard outside.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From the stripe. Here's Zubats. And that one's good.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
At the line for the Clippers, Ivica Zubats. At the line for one.
The free throw drops from Zubats. You know, on a per-minute basis, Ivica Zubats is one of the top rebounders in the league, Smitty.
BA, that's his primary role, along with setting good screens. He has the size, toughness, and instincts to excel at those responsibilities.
Pass to Bassi. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Mann. He's got a piece of it. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Zubats. And is blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Here's Branham off the inbound pass. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Mann. Rebounded by Branham.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, BA, playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
Pass to Leonard. .46 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Branham. Shoots over George. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 4 points in the quarter. Jones against Harden. Pass to George. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Outside Jones. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Clippers. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Trey Jones and it's Champagnie at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Right side Harden. 14 feet away. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 8 assists in the game. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Rebounded by James Harden. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Jones. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Pass to Harden. On the wing man. Zubac's with it. Rebound San Antonio. Bassey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Champagny. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the way the regular season came down to the wire last year, with so many teams still in the hunt, Smitty, that play-in tournament keeps things interesting, right?
I love it, B.A., because like you said, at the end of the season, you had teams still competing at a high level. And also teams that was trying to get out of the play-in playing extremely hard. So I thought it was great.
The Spurs making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. Here's George. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Zubac with the steal. Kicks it to George. Fades away. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The Spurs have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Oh, George with a steal. Up ahead. And then Harden with the jam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Osman passes to Bassey. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Champagny. Goes back up. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. In transition, here they come. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Champagny. 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Osman.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, Paul George displays strong timing and discipline.
From 6 feet away. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 8 assists here tonight.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
The shot by Wesley, no good.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Harden. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Wesley. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, B.A., and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Wesley. Here's Champagny. Can they get it? San Antonio again missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The Spurs shooting just 33% so far in this game. Takes one from 10 feet, and the basket is good. Now here's Harden. George outside. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
To the right side. Here's Bassi. Offensive rebound Spurs. Second shot opportunity. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Second team.
First free throw is good. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star grin?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. George, good.
Incredibly smooth, highly skilled. Paul George creating for himself.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Vassell passes to Bassi. Back to Vassell. All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in all-star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing, a little chaos too. Be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
Now here's Vassell. Defense is right there. Can't hit that one. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Gotta box out Kawhi, or he will jump all over you.
Here's Osman. And he lays it up and in. Osman's got 4 points this quarter.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Outside Harden. Pass to George. Fader on the way. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. George has got 49 in the game.
Silky smooth stroke. Nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
Vassell passes to Osman. No good from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
The floater. Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal.
Nice pass by Zubac. That's the kind of ball movement you want.
Well, San Antonio's shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Osman. And you look at the evolution of trade requests, Smitty. The pendulum has really swung.
It has. I think you look back in the day, it was easier to make trades, but I think right now you definitely have to listen to guys who are taking up so much of your salary cap. If they don't want to be there, you got to try to find a way to get them and ship them out of town.
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw is good. And Smitty, a trend for the Spurs, playing fast.
BA, they get up a lot of shots. Problem is, the efficiency needs to be there. That was a hallmark of the great Spurs teams back in the day.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
On the wing man, he's guarded by Vassell. Here's man. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Harden. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Outstanding dunk from Paul George. This is why the defense can't let him get too deep.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Zubac. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to George. Over Vassell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got 55. Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Down low, here's Bassi. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Keeping his eyes open out there, Devin Vassell with the beautiful pass.
George outside. Fade away. Bassi pulls it in. Bassi's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Branham. Pass to Bassi. Zubac with the steal. George, right side. And he makes it. George has got 57 points.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paul George.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. George outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
That's good from George. George hits them both. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. George over to help. There's the 3. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Harden, good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
For 3, George can't connect. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Paul, what a great team effort.
Allie, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.